Okay, I'm going to start with this one. It's one of my favorite gags. It's about a Greek guy, a German guy.
Hi, 1 second. Sorry, Cyrus. Let me do the opening. I think we need like a professional.
I see.
Yeah.
But why? Why, Kaneez? Why?
Because I do a similar show in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Week That Wasn't.
But my God, that's the same show?
Yeah, same show, but much funnier, much better, better actors, better set.
But one second, you don't have Gopal, Mohit and Kunal?
No, but we have like real actors.
Oh, right.
Like a real budget.
Oh, wow.
And like I said, like a real set.
Wow.
Real jokes.
Real jokes?
Like real comedy.
Yeah.
Real sponsors.
Oh, real sponsors
Yeah,
hurting me.
so-
Sounds like your show is rocking, you know?
It
But
is.
why are you in India then, really?
Huh?
Why are you here?
Oh, my visa expired.
What did you say?
My visa expired. My visa.
Visa expired. Illegal alien.
You know what?
Bangladeshi,
You
for
know
sure.
what? Guys, welcome. It's called The Week That Wasn't.
I'll start with some good news. Unemployment was at 16-month high of 8.3% in December 2022. Good news for the opposition. However, BJP says, what do you expect if so many Indians are wandering around the country aimlessly? So they're praising the Congress because they're saying lots of people are involved in this endeavor. So I think that's good. That's good. Everybody living in harmony. Actually, a lawyer for the government said, don't take these figures seriously. Because in the last 2 weeks of December, people are not unemployed. They're just on leave. That was my Karan Johar party culture moment. I was once invited to a Bollywood party and then not allowed past the door. Anyway, we at TWTW have done our bit to curb unemployment. We have... Look, we gave that man a job, huh? But there's a strong irony here. Rahul Gandhi is going on about high unemployment, etc. All this from a man who's never really had a job. Even the one he could have had, he gave off to Kharge. Okay, you're right. You got me. All these jokes so far have been brought to you by the government of India. They pay, we play. That's the way it works in India. Now we interrupt this broadcast where a man is protesting the border dispute between Karnataka and Maharashtra. Yes, this is live. Let's take a look.
Maharashtra, Karnataka. Maharashtra, Karnataka.
Okay, I figured this out. He's keeping one foot in Karnataka, one in Maharashtra. Wait, coming through. Apparently his mom is Maharashtrian and his dad is a Kannadiga. Recently divorced. Now as we get closer to the release of the film Pathan, we're all waiting, not for the film, but for all the police cases, ED cases, cultural transgressions, NCB cases that will be made up against Shah Rukh Khan. GST collections have grown by 13% in December 2022, thus establishing a correlation that higher the unemployment, more the GST that is collected. So basically the government has no incentive left to increase employment. I mean, what's the point of that? Lots more coming up, but first the headlines. Air India, to pee or not to pee? Mumbai suffers from smog. Demonetization declared legal. And Kaneez is back. Okay, before we go into our top story, some great news from the world of entertainment. RRR, well, a song from RRR won the Golden Globes Award for Best Song That Foreigners Don't Understand. It's a new category. We're all so proud of RRR. But one thing bothered me a little bit in the presentation. Most of these foreign guys, they can't pronounce it properly. They kept calling RRR rrr. It's not rrr, it's RRR. It's not Matav, it's MTV. It's not Bajpa, it's a BJP. No, in that case, it is Bajpa. It is Bajpa. Sorry about that. Let's go into our top story. A drunk man allegedly, well, actually not allegedly, it did happen, urinated on a woman in the business class section on an Air India flight. That's what hurts me. Business class! Economy would be fine, but business class, we don't expect this. So what exactly happened? We have inside information. Joining us with the details is the alleged stewardess who was there. She was in the eye of the storm, in the middle of all that, when this happened. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Fatima Suarez.
Hey man, Cyrus, what you're calling me Fatima Suarez, man? Call me by my pet's name, na. You know, na, short for Fatima Suarez is what?
Yes, yes, yes. How can I forget? Short for Fatima is Fatso.
Thank you. Although now if you look at me, I've lost weight, huh? 20 kilos I've lost, you know.
Yes, yes. At least one side looks different. Yeah. In fact, now I know that there's a person there, which is important. How do you do that? How do you lose all that weight?
You know, it was all the water retention, man. I'm on this new diet, no. I got rid of all the water in my body only.
Using a towel? How?
On this new diet now, you have to keep going to do the susu, man, all the time. All the time. Why do you think that poor bugger did the susu in the cabin only, huh?
I think on a very sophisticated show like this, we shouldn't use words like susu. We should say pishab. You know, it should have a ring to it. Why?
Because I was in the loo doing susu all the time. Loo was occupied all the bloody time. That poor bugger, na, Sharma, Mishra, whatever his name is, na, couldn't hold it any longer only, man.
You can't even remember the name of a perpetrator who urinated on somebody. Okay, so what are you saying? It's not his fault.
It's little is his fault, huh? But I don't blame him completely, man. See.
See what?
Think about it, huh? When you boarding the aircraft now for the first 1 hour, people are crammed going in. The aisles are full with people, yeah? So you're not allowed to use the loo. It's locked, correct?
Yes, I had this frequently happen to me. Go on.
Then, when we are doing our demo, you know demo, na? Ye samaste, darwaza, dwar khula hai, huh?
Yeah, I know.
That time, the plane is taxiing and taking off, seatbelt sign is on, so loo is locked.
Yeah. Yes.
Then we start doing drink service and we block the entrance with trolley. Can't use the loo at all, not allowed only. Na.
Correct.
Then after that, na, we start food service and the trolley is in the middle of the bloody aisle. It cannot fit. How will anybody pass through and go to the loo? Tell me.
I get what you're saying.
Then after that, turbulence happens. Seatbelt sign comes on. Na. Can't go to the loo.
Yeah, I suppose.
Then all this is calm, seatbelt sign goes off, food service is done, and the loos are finally open.
So finally the passengers can use the loo.
No, but then the captain himself is dying to go to the loo. He wants to use it. So again, we block the loo. Understand?
Yeah, I get it.
Then after all that now, then the captain comes out and the passengers can finally use the bloody loo, man.
After all this time.
Then half the passengers go to pee one after another. Tink. So many people doing susu. Toilet gets flooded. Toilet paper all over the place. Loo is dirty, smelly. Flush stops working and loo gets clogged. Finished. Loo is over.
Wow, what a heartwarming story. What a tragic tale.
Yes, then we start descent of the plane. Captain puts on seatbelt sign again. Loo is locked again. We land and the poor bugger who has been holding on for 3 hours, 3 full hours, has to go means he has to go somewhere. So, he does it where he is. What's new in that?
Natural mistake. But this incident has kind of given Air India a bad name, would you say?
What bad name, man? All the staff is also getting teased. You know, my cousin, no, Eugene. Eugene. He's a purser, huh? Now, everybody in the building, instead of calling him Eugene, is calling him Urine.
Humble mistake, but it's a good name.
And my other cousin, she's a stewardess. She to change her name from Susan to Margaret only.
Why?
What your Cyrus is today, day and age, who wants to be called Susan Souza? Susu for short.
Okay, all right. Can this go on?
And I had one more cousin brother who to quit his job and went into hiding only.
I dare ask why?
His bloody mother's fault only. How many times I told her, don't name your son Ladat. Don't name your son Ladat.
Ladat what?
His mother had named him Latrine Fernandez.
That's not very clever.
I told her so much, man. Even that poor Wendy Castellino had to quit, man.
But why Wendy Castellino? What's wrong with Wendy Castellino?
Wendy Castellino, WC.
WC.
Even the Mumbai airport buggers are treating us very badly, man.
Why is that?
They have shifted our bloody gates only.
What do you mean?
Arey, we are Air India now. We used to board normally from A gate or B gate or C gate. Now they have shunted us to the end, P gate.
It might not just be because of the P gate, it might be because of your gate. Get it? Yeah.
I know, man, I know. I feel bad for the Tatas also, you know. They just took over and we were going to merge Air India and Vistara.
Yes, I heard.
They are still doing that, merging Air India with Vistara, only now they're planning to call it Pistara.
What? Kunal borrowed the ending also? Somebody else has got this all across the internet 3 days ago and now it's here. What? Libel action should be taken against Vijayakar alone, not Gopal, Mohit and Cyrus, who are original jokers. We may be bad, but we are original. This gentleman is different. Okay, let's talk about something lovely, Mumbai smog. This week, Mumbai was enveloped, that is stuck inside, a blanket of smog, and the air quality dropped dramatically. We know this because a lot of people fainted. In fact, the air quality is now worse than Delhi. To tell us about the weather straight from New York, which makes a lot of sense, is our famous weather girl, Kaneez, who lost her job in McDonald's in New York and is now here with us again for the week. Kaneez.
या मैं किधर है मुझे नहीं पता बहुत धूप है यहाँ पे मुझे नहीं पता मैं किधर है ना ये धूप में क्या हो रहा है आप सब लोग पूछो
What's that?
एक ये मौसम का लाइक वो अच्छा नहीं है बहुत नीचे गया क्योंकि मौसम पहले अच्छा था मगर अब अभी अरे बाप रे
Not able to follow.
अभी ये इतना धूप है पूरा जाएगा यहाँ पे जाएगा वहाँ पे जाएगा धूप है
Language is not clear, Kaneez.
धूप होपफुली धूप का मतलब स्मॉग नाउ अब जब आप देखा अब धूप क्यों हो रहा है आप सोचा मैं सोचा आप पूछो मैं आपको बताओ
Okay.
ये धूप हो रहा है क्योंकि अब गंदा कचरा है गंदा रास्ता में मार्ग में कचरा और इसमें कचरा धूप बाहर आएगा कचरा से बोलो हाँ हम आएगा बाहर और आसमान में आएगा
Wow, Kaneez, I really missed you.
वो आसमान में आएगा तो वो धूप बनाएगा और जब आप देखा यहाँ पे मैप है मुंबई का मैप है आप देखा इतना गरीब का एयर है एयर मतलब एयर का हिंदी में क्या है
Hindi,
हवा
maybe.
इतना हवा इतना खराब है आप बाहर जाएगा तो बोलो हवा ओ हवा आप कितना खराब है और ये भी ये तापमान बहुत नीचे है तो ये भी ऑल्सो धूप बनाएगा क्योंकि तापमान नीचे है तो थोड़ा पतला हवा आएगा लोनावला में
What?
वो आएगा अंदर और धूप और बड़ा हो जाएगा क्योंकि हवा आएगा मुझे मैं साइंस नहीं कर सकते अभी क्योंकि टाइम नहीं है मगर आप गूगल करो
Pardon?
और आप ही देखा जब धूप है तो क्या हो रहा है मानस के लिए मर्द के लिए औरत के लिए लोग के लिए वायरल इन्फेक्शंस आपका खांसी आपका तबीयत आपका सर सब गर्दी ट्रैफिक मुंबई का ट्रैफिक है आपका अंदर है ट्रैफिक गर्दी और आप नहीं आप आंसू आएगा और आप अंदर से ब्रीदिंग नहीं कर सकते बहुत मुश्किल है तो ये दिस इज एग्जैक्टली न्यूयॉर्क के लिए क्योंकि न्यूयॉर्क में भी बहुत धूप है और पीपल क्योंकि हवा का तापमान का और मौसम नहीं के लिए क्योंकि वो गांजा फेंक दो पीते मुझे नहीं पता कैसे करो मगर वो गंजा करो तो आप गंजा मत पियो और कचरा रास्ता में मत डालो और क्योंकि जब आप ये करो मुंबई में तो हम क्या बनाएगा हम दिल्ली बनाएगा शुक्रिया साइरस मैं उम्मीद आपका समझ गया क्या हो रहा है ये शहर में मुंबई में मौसम कैसे है ऐसा है तो मैं आपका मौसम लड़की है खनीज साइरस मैं कल तुम्हारा देखा
I don't know whether Kunal wrote this or this is also borrowed from the internet because it makes no sense. Now, some internet gags are funny and some make no sense. Some in the middle are the true gags from TWTW, the ones which come from the heart. And those are written by Mohit's uncle, who's not on the show today. Now let's talk about fitness and the Tata Mumbai Marathon 2023, which takes place on Sunday, while you watch this program perhaps. Apart from top athletes, it sees thousands of average Mumbaikars, and trust me, average to hai. Don a bib and run for the 3 very important social causes. So let's go straight to the Mumbai Marathon and join renowned social activist Madhu Patkar, one of the fastest activists in the history of the world. Madhuji, you are a famous social activist. That's what it says on Insta.
Yes, I am. But I am objecting to your putting me in any category that is against my thoughts and my belief.
My apologies. But you are running the Mumbai Marathon.
Yes. Can't you see?
No, I can. Now, most people run for a cause, right? And you're a social activist. So what cause are you running for?
I am running the marathon because I am against the running of the marathon.
What? What was that?
It's ridiculous. I am running the marathon because I am against the running of the marathon.
I don't understand.
Because I am against all kind of racism.
What racism?
This marathon discriminates between different races.
No, it does not. What nonsense? What different races?
Three different races. The half marathon race, the full marathon race and the dream run race. These different races.
Just check the internet. Somebody check. Check it fast. Those are not the kind of races we talk about in racism.
Are you playing the race card with me? You are a racist. You are a cancelled culture. Cancel.
The only good thing you've said so far in the program. I'll accept that. We'll come back to the marathon later. We'll get somebody else. This guy was a bit of a joker. We'll get someone who's actually very serious and committed to the cause, because this is a social issue as well, and we want to highlight it before we end the show. We're going to take a quick break while I talk to our team of writers. Bacho, aja. Beto idhar. Sit down. Welcome back, and I'll start with foreign news. Canada has banned foreigners from buying property. After a surge in property prices, apparently the bigger problem, of course, is all those newly bought properties now have signs in Punjabi. And Punjabi is not yet the official language of Canada. So they're saying till that landmark judgment happens, it's fair enough. We just have to be careful. Speaking of a landmark gas deal, which was signed with Qatar, which has given China unprecedented control over energy there. So unfair, folks. So very, very blatantly unfair. The poor Indians did all the hard work to build Qatar, and the Chinese get all the energy. We gave the energy, they get the energy. Where's our leaders now? Someone has to take a stand. On January 1st, I lost my phone. This is a personal story. My phone charger, actually. I left it in a cab, forgot. It's gone. However, I felt much better a few days later. I didn't get the charger back. That didn't happen. I found out on the same day, Elon Musk lost $200 billion. I lost the charger. He lost $200 billion. Almost the same. Yeah. Okay, back to the marathon. We've got this gentleman now, a proper one, an athlete, a famous guy, a real social activist as well, Nishit Jamwal. Namaste, Nishit ji.
Just a second. Hi, Cyrus. Hi. Where have you been? Yeah, come. Let's take a selfie. Cyrus, come.
I don't know if we can do that because you're there and I'm here, but...
Oh, by the way, how come you are not running the marathon, yeah? Huh, man? Just a second.
Oh, I'm against it. Ever since they invented the vehicle, I just said no to running. It's a waste of time for me. But my wife is a big runner.
I know. I met your wife. She is very fit, huh?
What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, she runs a lot of marathons.
Yeah, she said. She had a lot of practice running.
Really?
Yes, running away from you. Let me click a picture with it. Yeah.
Wow. Are you a comedian as well as an activist? Anyway, what social cause are you running for, sir?
See, I'm running for my top 3 favorite social causes. Yeah.
Stop taking those bloody selfies and just answer, please. Which are your top 3 social causes?
Which are Instagram, Facebook and Twitter.
Why did I ask the question?
Sir, let's do a selfie. Come on, just stay there.
No.
Let's. एक मिनट. Don't. मेरे ऊपर पैर मत रख. हट.
Okay, there's a vacancy in the marathon. If you didn't get your bib, there's one more bib that's available. Run now, right there. We shall come back to the marathon later. We will get someone interesting. I'm sure we have lots of people on standby. In the meantime, let's talk about the November 8th, 2016 demonetization event that had passed as lawful by a 5-bench judge of the Supreme Court. So let's meet angry petitioner Vishwa Hari Prasad. Vishwa Hari Prasad ji?
Yes, Vishwa Hari Prasad this side. Call me VHP.
Oh, VHP?
VHP.
Oh, okay. So how do you feel about the decision?
I cried through the night and every night after Supreme Court's decision. You can't see, but I am crying even now.
I can tell. You're a very subtle actor, I can tell. However, VHP, why were you particularly so upset?
Well, demonetization upset me on 2 levels, professional and personal.
Fair enough. Let's start with professional then.
See, as a professional, I believe in secularism.
No, I can't see the correlation, but go on.
What happened on November 8th, 2016 is called Paisaism.
Paisaism?
Yes, like racism, sexism, ageism, there is Paisaism now in India.
Okay, which is...
Why were 500 rupee notes and 1000 rupee notes particularly targeted?
Ah, I see.
The similar notes were allowed to peacefully coexist. The larger notes, the fatter notes, 500 and thousands, they were eliminated.
Yes.
Why target the larger notes? Paisaism, with a degree of body shaming.
Body shaming the notes that are larger and fatter. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes absolute sense.
Initially, I heard they were going to recolor the notes and let them stay in existence.
Recolor? Which color?
Black. But then,
Racism, element of racism. I see the potential. But you also said on a personal level?
that is to do with the events in my life on November 7th, 2016.
The day before demonetization actually came into effect. And what happened?
My divorce came through.
So sorry. Okay, so?
She got the house and car,
I see. And you?
and I got all the cash.
Okay. Right.
सारा पैसा मेरे को दे गई रात को, बोले पैसा तुम रखो, घर में रखूंगी. पैसा अगले दिन मिट्टी हो गया, बेकार हो गया. क्या करूं?
Call your lawyer on this show. He belongs with us. Okay. Now let's go back to the Mumbai Marathon, ladies and gentlemen, for the last time. And joining us from there is leading industrialist Gautam Prem Kumar. I'm told he pays tax over 10,000 crores per year. This guy has a lot of money. Mr. Prem Kumar, happy to see a big industrialist running the marathon this year. And
Yes, over here we are all equal. Rich, poor, famous, not so famous, all equal. hey, उसको रोको. वो VIP lane में कैसे भाग रहा है? उसको बोलो उसका lane अलग है.
did you just throw someone out from the VIP lane?
Yeah. It was getting a bit crowded, you see.
That's a bit mean. It looks kind of empty.
No, it is quite full. It's actually full of my security detail.
That's ridiculous. That's really mean. Sir, are you running for a cause? Are you donating to the marathon?
You want to be rich, take my advice. Never donate money to a marathon.
I'm taking your advice, but tell me why.
Yes, because in a marathon you can actually see them running away with your money. Get it?
By the way, there are a lot of corporate heads, industrialists running this year's Mumbai Marathon, right?
Yeah. I passed a few on my way when they overtook me.
Oh, so many industrialists and business leaders overtook you.
So what? I don't care if you overtake me here. I get upset only when they overtake me in the Forbes list, you know.
I'm sure you can pay a fine and get that rectified. You know what I mean? So who is the fastest, in your opinion, the fastest running business person or corporate head honcho?
Let me see. That one. The running the fastest is Chanda Kochar. She's the fastest.
Ouch. Okay, stop. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. But this is the end of our running joke on the marathon. I pause. Did you get it? Running joke on the marathon. Get it? Running joke, marathon. No, didn't get it. So the whole idea of the joke is that we're talking about running and the joke is running. So the joke is like the marathon. It goes on and on and on and never ends. And it's running and the actual movement of running is being talked about at the same time. So you see, we've married running and running. This is not an internet joke. This is our own joke, and obviously it's not working. So in future, we'll stick to the internet. That's the lesson we've learned. Happy New Year for those who've come in late. We'll see you soon. Now I have to run away. And now you push me out of the frame and say, anyway.
It's called the week that wasn't.
तो तब तक पढ़ लेते हैं चलो.
Hello, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3.
Please check your ingest, huh?
यहाँ गिर जाऊं?
Sham has walked out with Kaneez. Actor gaya abhi, so he's walked out. I'm standing like catering here. Nashta. No respect here.